I'll put on record on this computer and share it with students who couldn't make it for the workshop. Will share it, right? So it's a total workshop session to introduce you to CANVA. I'll, depending on the crowd, I'll try to speak to everyone in a language you're comfortable with. Which language are you guys? Are you guys comfortable with? Can I speak in English or English? Can I continue in English or do you want mixed Sinhala or Tamil? Can I get a small idea about how's the crowd who's sitting in this session right now? So let's quickly put AI companion. Can I get a quick feedback right now? In the class, I have Ashmini, Hafsa, Para, Pranita, Prakshika, Sandali, Shobika, Sulakshan. So multiple people. And is saying mixed okay. So languages tunagima ma geniyanna me workshop. So it will be a mixed workshop. I'll give a short introduction to AIB. Some of the students' name I am seeing are known people. Sulakshan, some students I think I know. So let's run through, guys, what AIB is. AIB is working with UK awarding body. Api awarding body Sundanath so Danatas responses tika Kava Shobiga has said she can do English. Sulakshan is saying English and he's saying mix. So come on, so we go on mix let me know. Sinhala Demula so I can based on the count I'll adjust it, right? So good. So we have 3 awarding body from UK. Mostly we are doing UK program. Api godak UK programs karane hetu it will give us a benefit about migration යනකොට ළමයිට පොඩ්ඩක් ලේසි වෙයි UK qualification app එක යනකොට ඒක කැනඩා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා වෙන්න පුළුවන් it's a bit easy UK qualification app යනකොට මේක තමයි මාගේ profile එක මම ඉගෙන ගත්ත UK side එක I started my career with in UK I'm doing currently my PhD studies doctoral study I started my career with Reckitt Unilever big companies locally and internationally. Currently doing some lectures for Horizon AIT, some of these places that I've shown. UK site, I was working with Global EduLink. That is another e-commerce site I was working there. So AIB has these options, study abroad, may wage workshop at Godak Durata Kala physical Vitra workshops, Corona to Kali. Have corona take a good up level up even as soon workshops, but good up online. So we have a lot of partnership with universities, body background and we have a graduation at BMICH. So those are the main things that we have. Then apiyamu pataskala towards our session, right? So this today's session is all about CANVA, how to use CANVA better. Ulterior motive HR department motive they want to find the best candidate for their digital marketing team. They want to find some new intern or work from home part-time workers also they are looking for. So coordinate at the end I'll share the slides with you. A slides will contact numbers to HR department plus marketing. So make slides set again may das dekha program a very short program theory mostly practical stuff we are going to look at it, right? So first is to introduce the learner with CANVA ki an app how many of you have used CANVA before? Ashwini, and can I get an answer? Hafsa, Pranita, have you used CANVA before? Ashwini is saying she has used CANVA before. Good.
I already used CANVA.
Super. Ashwini also has used CANVA. Ashwini also has used CANVA. And get Hafsa, what about you? Hafsa, I think you are in graphic design class also, no? If I'm not mistaken. Pranita, Tiksha. Shobika is, of course, HR side selection. Okay, so let me know, make a good afternoon and interactive class question just to understand both sides. What are you doing, right? So be able to apply artwork, video development. We are going to look at some commercial side. What are the expectation we are having, right? Api meaning vedak ganna goda api koi wage balapruttu තියාගෙන ඉන්නේ digital marketing hari video එකක් හදලා අපිට දෙන්න, right? So Shobika is saying she hasn't used. Pranita is saying I've used Canva. Right. To introduce employability skills to meet the design industry, කොහොමද employment කියලා යනකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද design industry එකේ මිනිසුන්ට කතා බහ කරලා contract එකක් ගන්න කියලා. අන්තිමටම දෙන්නේ to introduce you to basic marketing concept and to be able to recruit potential candidate. HR washing, they have a particular target to recruit people. Because අපේ ගාව programs තියෙනවා digital marketing, graphic design, management. හැබැයි අපේ ළමයි ගොඩක් දුරට just after employment they are getting jobs, so we need more people in the industry, especially for AIB they need people. So currently the workshop session is useful for that. So can I have through the program we want to be interactive, can I have activity 1 Kela? I'll get you all to have a short idea. Can you give a short introduction? You can talk in any language, Sinhala or Tamil or English, it's okay. Or you can type it. Give a short introduction. Are you after A level? Or are you working? What is your job? What is your intention of joining this free workshop? Are you looking for employment? අපේ HR side එකේ පොඩි statistics එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ මේ ආපු targeting අපේ ads වලින් ආපු target එකේ did we get the correct response, right? So just for that purpose, can you all try to log in and see? Let me put the question to the WhatsApp channel also.
Hello, hi. I'm Ashwini. I'm currently working in a BPO company. So I'm joining for this workshop to do a part-time job because I have basic ideas in Canva program, but I don't have full course of idea. So I just want to learn and I have to do the job in Canva field. Yeah. So that is the main purpose of joining for this workshop. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwini, for joining in. And Ashwini kira inne ka tarik kirekda, or is Ashwini joining with another thing?
I'm Ashwini. So I'm a final year undergraduate. So I did the content writing program from AIB also. So I'm currently a final year undergraduate and I'm looking for a part-time role, a part-time remote role. So I have experience in Canva, like in a university for clubs and societies. I make flyers and short videos using Canva. So I would like to take a part.
Sponsors are helpful. I'm putting the recording back. But I think we can go into the program. Other Palavini Davasinda, we will go into a bit of a very simple way of explaining. And sometimes it might be repeat. Some people in this session has already done Canva, and some people have not touched Canva at all. So again, we'll try to do it at a very basic level today. Tomorrow we'll take a very aggressive role where we'll go into the theory and all. Degree holders, masters holders, me class again, session again, please do understand. මේක පොඩ්ඩක් මේ theories ටික ඔයගලන්ට ගොඩක් දුරට basic වෙන්න ඇති, right? So because of that, anyway, I've got an idea of you. I am seeing some of you all are freshers, some of you all are very advanced people. Right. Let's go with this session itself, really. So speak and connect මොකක් හරි තියෙනවා නම් just talk to us. කියන්න මේක පැහැදිලි නෑ නැත්නම් idea එකක් ගන්න. මේ program එකේ වෙන්නේ I'll introduce you to a particular concept, and once you are done with this concept, you can get practical stuff where you do activities. Then Ashwini kiva wage when she joined in for the session, she has worked with Canva. She wants to know more about Canva. So it comes with practice. ගොඩක් දුරට අපි practice කරනකොට it's much more better. We'll run through it today. So we need to understand what is the meaning of branding, right? When we are doing this entire session. Canva එක use කරන්න පුළුවන් අපිට presentation හදාන්න, අපිට brochure එකක් හදාගන්න, videos හදාගන්න. Canva was started by a girl who was in high school. දැන් නම් එයා බැඳලත් එක්ක. But when she started off, එයාට තේරුණා මේ Photoshop කියන දේ ඇවිල්ලා මාර complicated. Illustrator කියන දේ class මාස තුනක class එකක් ගිහිල්ලා තමයි කරන්නේ. So she realized it and started this entire concept of Canva, where she hired, as a teenager, she went to investors, got support, and started this entire project called Canva. Then today it's being used by everyone because Microsoft Word වගේ PowerPoint වගේ මාර ලේසි okay වැඩක් කරගන්න, right? It's very easy for you to work on this concept, and where people go wrong is they don't understand the basic marketing stuff, right? So when you're working with a brand, some of you all are employed. Some of you all after this session might choose to become freelancers, right? Free Fiverr, Etsy, Upwork, you might end up doing some stuff on for other brands. So you need to understand the brand what you are dealing with. Pamunuwa today, if you go to Pamunuwa, Colombe Pamunuwa Guyana, you will see a lot of clothing shops, but none of them are doing branding. In Sri Lanka, most of us have not done branding. That's where we are having a challenge right now. If you take USA brands, 1000කට වැඩියෙන් තියෙනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ brand කරපු brands. Like they have invested, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. ඒගොල්ලෝ ගොඩාක් දුරට ඒගොල්ලෝ ওই brands ටික හින්දා දියුණු වුණා. But when it comes to Sri Lanka, our brands, if you take MAS Brandix, අපි අනිත් brands වලට Nike වගේ brands වලට අපි back end manufacturers ලා වගේ හිටියා. හැබැයි අපි වසර 20කට පස්සේ තමයි ඇත්තටම අපි අපේම brand එකක් අමාන්තේ වගේ own brand එකක් අපි launch කරා. So if you take Sri Lanka, we have Dilma Tea. So branding is very important. Even today as a professional, it could be Anne, Ashwini, Dimasha, Hafsa, Pratiksha, Sandali, Shobika. Everyone needs to be understanding they are also a brand today. Today you are sacrificing your holiday and coming and learning something. So you have to brand yourself. After this course, do a lot of free certificate course. If you have money, invest with AIB. But if you don't have money, go for free courses and get a lot of digital badges, which could help you, right? So a brand is a name. It could be a name like whoever who's in this class, Shobika Venapulan, Pratiksha Venapulan, Sandali Venapulan. So it's a name. It could be a sign. It could be a symbol. Ogologi signature, symbol, design, or any combination of this. And you need to understand what the brand stands for. So when a company is working with you, Kemugo Sandalit ekka company එකක් වැඩ කරන්න පටන් ගත්තා කියලා. Sandali වෙලාවට වැඩක් ඒ ඔය artworks ටික හදලා දුන්න නැත්තම් they will think Sandali is not a reliable brand. Example, I don't think Sandali will go to delay. But if Sandali doesn't give the proper benefit, then it will be a problem, right? So you all have to understand, as a brand, all of you all are a brand, and you all need to have a proper branding setup. So before going into Canva, before we start getting opportunities from the market, we have to have something called the LinkedIn. Most of you all already have your LinkedIn who have gone through AIB program. Right? අපි LinkedIn එකට ගිහලා අපි පළවෙනිටම අපේම account එකක් හදාගන්න. හරි? අපේ account එකක් හදාගමු where we show what we have done in our project life in terms of digital marketing, in terms of our life, what we have done, right? This will help you to get jobs. My platform will help you to get jobs. If you're active properly, CEOs will notice you and want to hire. So you can create a profile like this, right? You can quickly put up with ඔගොල්ලෝගේ history එක දාගන්න. You can put the licenses, projects, ඔගොල්ලෝ වැඩ කරන projects ටික, artworks ටික මෙතන දාගන්න පුළුවන්. Keep very active with LinkedIn, right? Skills, recommendations, publications, honors and awards. There are some content writing students of mine who are sitting in this class. Please write articles. Since you have done content writing course, guys, don't get stuck. Every month, write 2 articles and put it to paper. ඔගොල්ලෝ history degree එකක් කරලා තියෙන සමහර අය, you all have done certain programs, so you all highlight it even in newspaper, whatever you're doing. ඔය highlight එක ඕනේ වෙනවා, where we can go into LinkedIn and apply for jobs, right? Can I get a small statistics, right? Activity question 2. How many of you all have your own LinkedIn profile? අපි කරන වැරද්ද තමයි අපි ගොඩාක් දුරට active ඉන්නවා Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But ඒකෙන් ඉඳලා සල්ලි හම්බ කරන chance එක ගොඩාක් අඩුයි. So I would request you all to make it very strong. Okay? Quickly make it strong. Put it across. Very good. If you have it, මම මේක enable කරන්න කරුණාකරලා ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ links ටික share කරන්න. Like you should get used to sharing the link. ඔතනත් අපේ ළමයිට වැරදෙනවා. When people are asking for a LinkedIn link, share the LinkedIn link කියනකොට they will go and share මොකක් හරි feed link එකක්. මෙතන තියෙන jobs වගේ එකක්. They will just copy paste and share, right? So I'm getting answers. Sulakshan is saying I'm having, right? Okay, I remember Sulakshan from content writing class. He has Sandali. I have Budaka had a have Kiladalatina. Hafsa says have not active. Have very good. So ඔගොල්ලෝ LinkedIn එක තියෙනවා නම් you all have to make sure ඔගොල්ලෝගේ projects ඔගොල්ලෝ university level ළමයි ඉන්නවා නම් ඔගොල්ලෝගේ university projects ටික මෙතන highlight කරන්න. If you are a person who is having your content, please do work with LinkedIn, right? So I'll put as homework කියලා දාන්න, right? Homework 1, share your LinkedIn profile link. Okay, already it's good. I wanted to share. I want to get you all to share it properly. Correct විදියට share කරන්න. It's very good. Very good. So we have good people. Suddenly you have done certain things at AMDT, share it. It could be your content, your graphics, your karate profile. So it's good. You're doing a good job on LinkedIn. Just feedback. But just make sure you're putting logos with the logos. That's one example, right? Just one example I'm putting with your logos. So I've just given some feedback. Just given some feedback to work around. We'll go into the main matter why we joined this workshop today. So it's a brand. You are a brand. You are working with brands. ඔගොල්ලෝ individually brand එකක් හැටියට තමයි ඉන්නේ. ওই brand එක ඔගොල්ලෝ තව brand එකත් එක්ක වැඩ කරනකොට ඔගොල්ලෝගේ ගනුදෙනු කරනකොට you all have to be understanding how you are going to properly manage this process, right? So you have to have a proper understanding of CANVA. Why you should know a designer and a digital marketer needs to know the meaning of color palette. That's another area. අපි ගොඩක් දුරට advertisement හදනකොට අපි ad එක හදන්න ඕනේ ওই brand එකට ගැලපෙන colors match කරලා, right? Same way when you're trying to do an image or a video, you need to make sure, just like when you are dressing, the same way when you are painting your house, ඒ තැනේ හැටියට ඔය color palette එක හදාගන්න. So what is a color palette? For those who are having a doubt, what is a color palette? Let me quickly show it to you on its search itself. Okay. Color palette එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ what are the brand colors we are using, right? අපි දාන colors ටික හරියනවද? Are we picking and choosing the colors in a proper order, right? Those who are weak in English, පුළුවන් තරම් apps use කරලා ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ English skills ටික වැඩි කරගන්න. It's very good if you can improve our skills. අපි job එකකට ගිහිල්ලා අපි Facebook එකට මුණ පොත කියලා කියන්නේ නැහැ. So we have to work with them foreigners වැඩියෙන් ලංකාවට එනවත් එක්ක අපේ skills ටික, language skills ටික තවත් දියුණු වෙන්න ඕනේ, right? So we'll try to work out some more skills in languages. There are programs which AIB can help you out also. Rather than promoting AIB, I'll go into the content. So color palette, so just watch out your color palette. Always it's good to work with this digit, right? 1080 by 1080. Abhi 1080 by 1080 දානකොට it's a post that you can use for Instagram, Facebook. You can use it for multiple platforms. You can get a positive reply. Good. So people are sharing their links. Good. So please make sure you're opening 1080 by 1080 artwork. Artwork 1080 to 1080 now, you can definitely get a better result from it. Right? Right. Let's move in through CANVA now. Shall we do this first? 1080 by 1080 CANVA can open. So let's go to canva.com. You get a 30-day free trial. So you all can use the free trial if you want to. Gmail, you all can use a free trial, right? Right. So this is the interface you're going to see. Oopsie. I couldn't. Right. Done. That's the interface that you're going to have. In this interface, put for custom size. Right? Custom size we'll put 1080 by 1080 pixels. Sorry. So it's a square design. With options, centimeter, inches. Some are a lot. You all might have to create billboards. No, you might have to create billboards. You might have to create shop boards like that. Because of that, they have created millimeter, centimeter, inches, and all that. But do remember, custom size. You go number 1, and then you go for number 1, and you go for this as the second one. Right? So these are the ones. Make sure you're picking on pixel number 3. Okay. So that's the first thing I want you all to do. How many of you all are joining on the phone and how many of you all are joining on a laptop? All right. So there is Dimasha saying through the phone, Kela, Shobika is through the phone, Pratiksha is laptop, Sandali is laptop. Phone I have added. You can work on the phone also, interface podda, laptop interface again, we are showing it through the laptop interface. Because of that, you might have certain changes. So please do understand that phone when you're working in the phone, you have certain challenges you have to work with. Haria. So this is done. Okay. 1080 by 1080. Let's create a small artwork if you want to. This is the square image you're working with. You all can go and search. You all can go and search in here for the different content that is there, right? So you can search for content. Contents here, like you all. Let's look for Facebook ad. Huh? Facebook ad on what? What shall we put? Workshop on Canva. Workshop images there. Okay. So there you go. You have some beautiful advertisement you can look with. There are certain crown images. Pro So if they put something as pro, those are paid ones. But if you are using Canva Premium, Canva Premium, if you are buying, buy after you get a job from someone. But try to use mostly the free, what do you say, free version or the trial version. Trial, 30-day trial is there. Use that pro one or create a Gmail each time it's expiring. So you can use that. Incorporate pretty much the free versions. Some Sri Lankans are selling cheap. They buy one premium and give access to 100 people. I've used those kind of premium stuff before. Only thing it will last for 1 year. So use data. So that's something that you have to look at, right? So you can create a short workshop. It's very easy. You can edit it, double click and edit all this, right? You can say creative workshop, you all can use. Insert the logo. It's pretty much templated. That is there. You can include the images, content, all of this there and make a change. So you all can work around with this, right? So far, so good. Everyone has used Canva working through this. Yes. Right. So there is more options where you can join in. Let's say my artwork, you like certain elements, you can drag one element and put it to the other. Then elements, these particular icons and stuff like that. If you think you can want to include them, you can just drag and pull them up. So that's another effective method how we can use it. Okay. So like that, make it a godak through practices, right? So you need to understand the different types of practices that are there. So we just started off with this. So I'll give you certain homework which you can work on, right? Homework, create around 10 artworks for AIB or any organization, right? You can create for AIB or for any organization, highlighting a particular benefit. So it's practice. Phone එක පාවිච්චි කරන අයට පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න phone එකේම match එක ගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. Try those who are using the phone. See if you can get A to Z done on the phone itself. If you can do it, good, congratulations. Then you can do some jobs online also, right? Even I think HR will consider they are not very fussy as far as its quality is good. In the sense, color matching, um, placing the artwork properly, it has to come from your early stages. You can learn it, but it comes from early stages, how you use each of these elements, right? So play around with these images. Techniques to go you can include them. The color is not matching, color match when you can edit it, right? You can click on this, change the color, make it very useful. Today. So you can look at each of these opportunities, seek opportunities. Methana, we call these as, hold on, let me show it. Call to action here. This we call as call to action. So any artwork you do, marketing side, if you do any artwork, we call it as CTA, right? Call to action. We all would have studied in your degree program. Call to action is very important when you are trying to create an artwork, right? Call to action. It's good if you can have a call to action. So call to action concept is very important. Call to action concept your artwork, there is no point. Plus an artwork when you put that register now, buy now, click now, recharge now, call to action has to be put in so that people will appreciate and want to understand how to go about this, right? So what color palettes have these brands used? That's a question I want you all to answer. Take a few minutes and see. Make a Nike. It's a shoe brand, US. Spa Ceylon, Sri Lankan brand. Lanka these are the spa which actually give you Ayurvedic based proper people. Just check their color palette. Local case study use parna color palette. They had a lot of problems. So they changed the color palette now. Next one is Lifebuoy Dettol. Two competitors that are there. What are the color palette they are using? Just run through the color palette. I'll try to get you a website. Color palette generator. Color palette generator. You want me color palette generator? You all can use. Or in Canva, you can do a color palette generation also. Okay? You all can join this and see. Take from color palette itself, from this thing itself. I can also take from Dettol and all that. For example, මම දැනට අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා තියෙන Dettol නැත්නම් Sparsilon color palette එකක් අරගෙන nice one. Right. එතන ඉඳන් මට color palettes ටික design කරගන්න පුළුවන්. So I'm using red. Right. There is a green here. ඒක ලස්සන කොළ කියලා නෑ. It's a bit of a muddy green. Then we are using a bit of pink also. So this is how you determine the color palette. May upload kara image we can upload the image and then we can see what are the color palettes and color combinations we are using. And now you can use color.co also. Right, guys. So we are today. I think you all will need more time. I have already put into the WhatsApp group the slide section, so you all can see this. So today, what we wanted to do was to just as an icebreaker for the introduction, what it is. We started off the session. How what is AIB? Why are we doing this session? We were highlighting. So HR has a requirement for people. That's why we are doing this session. We were talking about. मैं program में क्या अभी emphasize कर it's a participated workshop बनाना वगे it's not one sided, you all have to participate as well. Second part, we went into branding. What is branding? How to get color palette. So right now we just started to open a Canva this thing layout, and we also showed Canva how to set up the layout and content, right? So this is the homework, guys. Work it out as a homework and share in the group itself. Group open so you all can you can do as a homework and share, right? So it's a very short session today. We started, I think, at around 10:20 with all the issues some of you all had joining and all that. Suddenly Zoom was giving us problem, but somehow we managed to pull through. Tomorrow we'll start sharp at 10. Okay, and we'll go through till 11. Nothing major, just to go into other areas what we want to cover. We want to cover a bit about building with AI, how to come up with digital marketing content. We'll go through it. We'll talk about the assessment area. There is certain things that we want to look at as well. So we'll go into video production tomorrow, but today it was all about creating a Canva post. Do remember I said call to action, Kayla, I was talking about a particular theory. I've also put all the theory into the WhatsApp group. So anytime you leave the program, you can always come back and see all the short notes. I'll put the recording to YouTube also. The contacts, under contacts, I have put the contact of HR also. So you can keep HR informed if you are planning to go ahead and looking for employment. They can also help you. Even if AIB doesn't work out, they'll share some job opportunities that are coming in. So that's about us, ladies and gentlemen. For the introduction session, that's all we'll do. A lot of homework is there. When you have time, just finish it and share. In a classroom, I normally do while the class is going on, because it's a 2-hour class, but now it's a short class in that I just covered the key area for the introduction. Tomorrow there will be one where we'll go into a lot of video, but color palette is very important, guys. Please do that today. It will be very useful for you as well as for me. Any question before I end the class, guys? Anything that you all want to ask from me, guys? Go ahead, Ashwini.
Hi. Sir, actually, I just want to clarify the second homework, that 10 artworks. What's that mean actually? That means we have to create 10 workshops, temples, or else I didn't get it.
Anything goes. You can create according to the job. If you want to, you can create 10 artwork.
Okay.
Artwork,
That means
those who
10
are
templates, right?
10 templates. It could be about workshop. It could be about some company event you are having. It could be about
Okay.
new job offer,
Anything
new
can.
product, anything. Just to get you familiar with the Canva tools, and just, quality improves with practice only. That's why we gave this.
Okay. So there are 10 artworks I have to create it in Canva, right? Okay.
Yes. Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any questions, Ashwini, Dimasha?
So if we are creating a portfolio using Canva, so what should we include? Are there any specific things we should include when we are designing a portfolio, including a Canva artwork?
Yeah, you can just start off portfolio. I'll put a list of things that you might want to do. Facebook, Instagram post. You can do YouTube thumbnail. You can put header images for LinkedIn, Facebook. Mama, I'm putting the notes, don't worry. Yeah? LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, ads, Facebook, carousel ads. Pulwana, what you do is you might end up taking a project from AIB or anyone else. At least if after the program is over, find even in your beauty shop or beautician or someone, do this for free and get a reference certificate from them. Long term, it will be helpful. Okay. So try to get this portfolio, what good to have, right? Good to have. But you can do more than this also. Videos, um, so you can volunteer and get your profile. That's one way. Have a volunteering killer. Good projects just do one project to volunteer and get the profile. University in clubs and societies, you can take one and do. And then after that, become money minded, get money. That's all. End of the day, come on. Data dialogue. So you have to go into money model. Okay, don't do it for cheap. Free all the time. Just one. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thanks. Good questions, ladies and gentlemen. Anything Hafsa, Dimasha was a bit silent today. Pratiksha, Sandali, Sobita, Shobita, Sulakshan, anything you all have as question? Right. Any question, doubt you have, you can message me during the 2-day program. From after the 2-day program, of course, the counselors and the HR people will take on if you all have any question. So I'll close the session for today, and we'll meet tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Okay, I'll make sure everything is all right at 10 o'clock. Good.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Closing the session in 3, 2, 1. It's not ending. End meeting for. Thank you.